Good morning, welcome to day 30. Getting a little bit of a late start today. It's about 8:30. It's not really par for the course for Rob at this point. It's only been 30 days, but we've been really tired. So today, we're headed to Bilbao. It's the last day of our 10 days that you didn't get to see last year. So we might get there and take a rest one day, since, yeah, we're really tired. Check out the Guggenheim, and then we'll continue after that. Rest day's not bad, especially when Rob's really tired. We're outside of Gernika, getting ready to head uphill. I'm surprised they didn't have us head up that hill over there, because it looks like there's a church up there, but they didn't, which was nice of them. Still cloudy, still not raining, which is good. Since we're going to go uphill, it'd be great if it just stays cloudy. Probably go for that. So after near constant climbing for the past half hour or so, we got a pretty good view, except for these trees. They're blocking some of it, but it comes back over here. Yep, still no rain, good. Wrong grass, it's a little wet, but feet are okay, so far, we're happy, though we're really sweaty. Pretty sure this is exactly the same view I just showed you from the other side of those trees, but still pretty cool. Even though, again, there are trees here in the way, which I don't like, that one and the next one. We have our first ermita of the day. You can read that, nice hand grab, way to put that in there. And we'll back up from it. It's very small. It's locked, of course, but it's a nice little cross up there. And this wonderful red and white police tape going down into that junk. I have no idea what it is. Anyway, we're headed up the hill this way. Rule number 2. Going back down from our last peak. We've been going up and down. We've seen a lot more pilgrims today than we've seen any day on this whole thing. Yeah, that's including Jeroen. Jeroen, there was maybe about 16 people. I've passed at least 20 so far, and none of them I've ever seen before. So, I'm here a week earlier than last year, so the Camino is definitely busier this year, in my observation. So this is one part of the trail that I remember very clearly from last year, and not because it's very pretty, not because there's anything to see, but because it was very, very wet, and they're doing logging. As you can see up there, there's a lot of cleared trees. And this road was like mud. I mean, it was mud. I mean, it's mud now. But it was like the mud that Scotty lost his shoes in when we were kids. And it took me, a half hour to get from here over to where you see that pilgrim way off in the distance. Because every step, my shoe would go down, my shoe would come up, my shoe would go down, my shoe would come up. And it was like clump, clump, clump. I hated it. I hated it. Other people were like, oh, that was the coolest thing. It's like, what are you talking about? You're walking in mud. You're losing your shoes. You're getting yourself covered in bleh. And they're like, whatever. It cleans off. And I'm like, oh. To see the bright side of things. I didn't see the bright side of things. The bright side is today, it's pretty dry. So I'm not sticking. You know what? I'll take it. Looks like we're headed back down now. We just came from up there. And I'm going to show you the view, because I haven't shown you a view in a while. Even though there's a lot of ravaged hills from the logging, still, it's kind of a cool view. Cool view, yeah, cool view. Time to talk, Rob. So we're coming up on our first little town today that has a church within throwing distance, walking distance. This place I kind of remember, actually. We turn around the corner. Yes, I took a break here. I may take a break here again, I don't know. It hasn't been 3 hours yet. Usually I like to wait till about 3 hours before I take my first break. At least now. Yep, this is the place I stopped. Right underneath that covering. I'm pretty sure after all that mud, I wanted to clean my shoes off and take a break, because that mud was terrible. Again, today it wasn't terrible at all. Ooh, a trampoline. Can I play? So actually I wasn't paying attention at all. It has been 3 hours. It's been 3 hours and 6 minutes. I'll go for the church gate. Can't imagine that it's open, but we'll look inside. It's neat looking. Ooh, that's kind of neat. But yeah, I'm thinking the gate here, it's closed. Yep. Coming up on our next town here, it's much bigger than the last one. There's also a church, and again, more pilgrims that we've never seen before. But now we finally had past a few that we saw the other day. A couple Americans and a German girl, I believe. That, yeah, it's only about 3/4 of a mile from that last church, so it's not very far. And we didn't take a break at the last church, so we might take a break at this one. Anybody need some lumber? It smells good. It's fresh. So we're here on our next town, Lizama. Once again, we did not stop by the church and take a break because the Camino turned about 300, 400 yards before we actually got to the town and came this way. So, oh, I hear chorizo back there running after me. So we're going to definitely take a break in this town. We've walked about 11 or 12 miles and we got about 5 or 6 more to go, but we have to go over that hill over there and it's pretty high, so we definitely need some food. We're coming into Lizama, well, center of Lizama. The sun's joined us. There's a little festival going on. Got some booths, people drinking wine. It smells pretty good. I've already packed food, but I might have to buy something just because. Look at all the fresh vegetables. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I mean, it is Sunday, so why not have a festival? Let's look around. And we're slowly coming upon our next town. I'm not sure what it's called. I know very soon. Maybe even right after this small chapel. We're gonna head up that hill over there. It says we're gonna go up like 1,000 feet in like 2.5 kilometers, which certainly doesn't sound too fun. And I certainly don't remember it from last year. It's a good thing I have a bad memory because otherwise I totally wouldn't have chosen to go this way. Oh, Rob, what were you thinking? Yeah, that's locked. It's a neat church from the outside. Looking around to see if they have any free water before I head over the mountain. That would be nice. Water's good. Looking uphill to the industrial section of the outside of this town. It's constantly going up. And right over here, I'm guessing this is the one person that didn't sell out. They kept their house right in the middle of all the factories. Good for them, at least for now. And here's another one right here at the top of the hill. My guess is maybe they did sell a lot of their land, but they kept their houses. Because all these factories, yeah, that's a lot of land. The end of this mountain is in sight. I can see blue skies up there between the trees. That's a good sign. I'm just going to show you the view. It's not the best, but I don't know if we're going to get a better view because there's a bunch of trees up there. So we'll show you what we got here. And if there's a better one, I'll show you that one too. It says 3.6 kilometers to Bilbao. From the last town to Bilbao was 7.8. The top of the hill was halfway up. So looking up there through the trees again, you see the sky, 0.2 kilometers, we should be at the top. That's Rob logic. So we are at the top. It was about, 200 yards. You can see here it says 400 meters. But we came from about 100 meters, so we went up 300 meters, which, is about 1,000 feet. Yeah, it kind of stunk, but we're here, and I don't want to see the reflection, but right over here, that's about the Guggenheim. And the hostel I found, it's right across the river from it. So that's going to be kind of cool that we're going to stay across the street from the Guggenheim. So tomorrow, when we are taking a day off because we already booked for 2 nights, we can hang out at the Guggenheim tomorrow and pay 16 euros to see something that people keep telling me is overrated. But we're going to do it anyway, so you'll get to see it too. On the top is this nice picnic area. I guess then there's a park, and hopefully in there somewhere there's some water. There's definitely a lot of people. Oop, there's the sunbather. And yeah, I'm hoping this is the right direction because I haven't seen any marks. Just came from that way in that little park campground, and this is our first view on the going down side. And you can see Bilbao and suburbs and lots of buildings and the mountains and more mountains and yeah, we're headed down there somehow. But we're not quite halfway down the hill yet, but this is the view the other direction, going out towards where the ocean is. The ocean is behind that somewhere. Couldn't tell you where, but trust me, it's out there. I saw it before. I think they're against yellow arrows here in Bilbao, but every now and then you see one of those, which is good, even though that one I had to walk backwards to get to just to see it. I mean, I could see it from up the hill over there where I was, but if you cut around this corner, you miss it. But anyway, I wanted to show it to you because I've seen a few of them. That was the first one that actually had a pretty good vantage point for a video. Because over here, we have the cathedral. And I just took a nice photo of it. I think we're gonna have a good shot of the cathedral, but that's pretty cool. I was only really guessing that this is the cathedral, but it seems like a pretty good guess. This place is freaking huge. Unfortunately, the big blue doors are closed. and I don't think there's any other way in. But it's a neat place. Anyway, we're gonna head over there to the bench, take a break, plug in our phone battery. Yeah, because it's almost dead. It's been a long walk today. We're walking down all these stairs into the old part of Bilbao. We've done this before. By the way, that wasn't the cathedral, it was a basilica, but yeah, you know Rob, what does he know? That, yeah, I remember all these stairs from last year. It's like, I'm glad I didn't have to go up them, I just went down them. But it's a neat little square. You see all the people hanging out on a Sunday afternoon, and the sun's with us. Only about another mile, 3/4 of a mile, and we'll be there. Here in the middle of Bilbao somewhere. I haven't been on this end before. Last year we were on the other side, so we're not doing exactly the same thing here in Bilbao, but that's okay because we're staying in a different place. We're staying a couple days. And I'm giving you almost 360, looking up the river the other way. Get an idea. This is the youth hostel that I've booked for the next 2 nights, and right across the river over there, that's the Guggenheim. It's a pretty big eyesore, but people are starting to like it. Oh, and there's this big, huge spider over there. Rob hates spiders. Anyway, we'll check it out tomorrow. This might be our last video of the day. It's kind of windy. We just walked up the stairs to the bridge, crosses over to the Guggenheim. I mean, there was an elevator, but yeah, for some reason, Rob decided to take the stairs. Rob's not going to do that tomorrow. We got to find some food. So just had an awesome doner kebab, and now we're sitting around here in the middle of Bilbao. Oh, we just missed the guy with the accordion. He was singing just a few seconds ago. Maybe he'll play again. If he does, we'll catch him.